Hello, welcome to our video. We have a Leblanc Contrabass Clarinet in our possession. Very exciting, there's not many of them around. You don't, do you? In this video, we will hear from Abby, our technical expert in the workshop, who will be giving us the full tech spec of this incredible, huge instrument. And of course, we've got Simon Bates with us to play it for us.
Yeah.
Thanks, Simon.
No, well, it's I have played one of these before, but it wasn't the kind of full length one. I think they call it a paperclip version, which is all metal. So
this is a new one of you. We finally found an instrument bigger than Simon Bates, people.
This is an ABS body. Yeah, I mean, it's...
What does that give the sound?
Well, I mean, I guess it's going to give it more of a woody sound, even though it's a resin. It'll be, I guess, the same thing that Leblanc make their normal clarinets from. By the way, this is 2 octaves below a normal B-flat clarinet.
Yeah.
An octave, complete octave below a bass clarinet, goes down to low E-flat. Just as a lot of my bass clarinet goes down to an E flat, so it's quite comfortable for me to play. Although, of course, an octave below a bass clarinet is very low, so you're going to get a lot of vibration, a lot of kind of feeling. It's one of those instruments that you almost feel.
Yeah, definitely.
As well as
what
here.
would you use this instrument for? What kind of music?
Well, I mean, it's
bands.
You could use it in bands, that sort of thing, but it appears quite a lot in the old horror movies and things like that, where you've got the creature from the deep, the old kind of.
That's good. That's cool.
Effects
That's really
like
cool.
That.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the frequency is so low that you can actually hear the vibrations, the separate vibrations, and very much feel them. But I mean, it's an amazing instrument. It really is so much fun to play.
So it currently is retailing at about £11,500.
Right. I mean, that sounds a lot, but I mean, this is a very rare species of instrument.
We've got one.
A specialist thing. Well, you're not going to have 5 of these in a band.
No.
So it is quite a special thing, and it's quite a treat for me to be playing these instruments. I'm a bit of a woodwind geek, so to actually play, as I say, the second contrabass clarinet I've ever played is quite a treat, quite a privilege.
Do you want to give it another play?
I do, yes.
Yeah. I did like the spooky thing. That was good.
Did you? We'll go down the bottom, as it were.
Maybe you want to skulk about mischievously.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, look, you're never going to be playing sort of soprano clarinet solos or concertos written by Mozart on this, but it is a whole heap of fun. I mean, it's great. Feels really nice as well. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but feels very much like the layout of a bass clarinet.
Right.
But yeah, it's a really interesting instrument. Perhaps if it was my instrument, I might sort of work on the upper range and take it out as a solo instrument. You never know. It's I mean these things are great for an effect.
It's quite an exciting instrument to see, because I think a lot of people might not have ever seen one of these before.
No. I mean, I've never seen one like this. I've never played one like this. As I say, the only ones I've seen. Oh well, yeah, absolutely. Oh, I love this sort of thing. It's great.
Well, let's hear from Abby to tell us a bit more.
Hi, thank you, Simon and Zoe. So, I have in front of me here the Leblanc Contrabass Clarinet. What a thing. This is a really interesting instrument. You don't see these very often. The one-piece body makes for quite a spectacle. It's it's amazing. It's a feat of engineering. So the keys are nickel silver and they are power forged, cold power forged. We go into a lot of detail about why Leblanc have chosen some of the manufacturing techniques that they've gone for in their kind of up-to-date range of instruments, along with the Resotone body, which is the Leblanc's special material that they use for the body to give it wood-like purposes, but it's actually plastic and very, very durable. Check out our other video with Ryan Lillywhite where we go into further detail about the Leblanc instruments to learn about those things. I wanted to talk to you specifically about a couple of features on this contrabass. Now, with most bass clarinets, there's a key on the bell all the way down there on the bell of this instrument. You should be able to see there is no key on the bell. The lowest E-flat key is on the body of this instrument, which means that the angle of the bell is going to make no difference to the performance of the instrument. This is one of the biggest issues we get with bass clarinets where there's a key on the bell, because even just like a millimeter either way can really throw off that lovely low note. And who's buying a bass clarinet without wanting to hear that low note? This clarinet, you can have the bell at whatever angle you like, which I think is just very, very sensible. It's a very well thought out design. This adjustable neck here means that you've got some kind of level of control of how this thing approaches you. You have got a sling ring, and there is a small floor peg just in the very bottom of the bell there. You'll have to work around the instrument a little bit. I think this is a really disproportionate instrument. It's a lot taller than me. Now, with the keys being nickel silver, the bell and the neck, this lovely, enormous, swooping neck tube, both of these parts are made of brass as the base metal, and then they're coated in nickel silver to match the rest of the body aesthetically. The sonorous properties of brass versus nickel silver is another subject that are kind of worms we could open, but as most saxophones and a lot of wind instruments, wind and brass, are made of brass as the base metal, it has a very particular tonal quality, and it's a bit softer, so it will be much easier to repair if you end up getting dents or dings and things like that in this lovely great big beast.
Well, thank you, Simon Bates. That was really brilliant. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tons more videos where this came from.
Right, more swamp creature from the deep.
Oh, come on. Yeah, let's do it.